fresh, and I'm fresh when I'm better. This is straight from the K, and we can talk about whatever women's choices and divorces. Hey, it's all up to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Bring my hook in for me, boo. It's straight from the K. It's straight from the K. So, today is story time. I'm going to share something with you all that I've been holding back because I wanted my children to get a little older. First of all, because I didn't. They have the last name of this situation, and I don't. But anyway, but it's out there, so it's not a hidden situation. So today is June 25th, 2023. And my name is Latania Carwell, and I'm going to tell my story, okay? So my story, I'm time stamping it because at this time, a lot of things, cases have not been adjudicated yet, okay? But I'm going to tell you my story. My story and everybody's story. But I used to be married, and I was married to this man here, right? Okay, so, I'll tell you about how I met him. I met Mr. Tripp back in 2000, I want to say. His father had a nice mechanic shop, and I had a Cadillac at 79 Seville, so I was getting it worked on. His father was the only person who can figure out what was wrong with my car. I kept taking my car to different people. They were wasting time. So when I met him, he was putting in a transmission. My ex-husband. He was putting a transmission in. And so, but he just kept staring at me, you know, and I was like, okay, what's wrong? I was in cosmetology school at the time. So that's what I was doing. I think I had to be like 20. Oh, Lord, 24 or so, 25. Something like that. So anyway, come find out when I went back to go get my car, that the mechanics had linked it up that my radio needed to be repaired. Now, that was I just saw the red flag then, but I was dingy and young, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, guess who knew how to repair my radio? This man, you know what I'm saying? So he knew how to repair my radio. So that gave him the chance. Really, they the one disconnected the radio so he can put it back together, so he have a chance to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, he fixed my radio and whatever, and you know, he's like, it's hard to find a good woman and blah 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 blah, and I'm saying the same thing because I always been kind of low key as far as dating. So I think I was not in a relationship. I was living on my own though. So we exchanged numbers and we started talking. Then he took me to the give me a fish sandwich. I like fish, y'all, please forgive me. But anyway, took me to get a fish sandwich, and they like late on that day. So he was kind of old school because his family is a big family. He comes from a big family, like 10, really like 13, but 10 from the mom and the dad. So he seemed very like kind of countryish, because I'm originally from Chicago. Y'all see that vlog next week because I gotta go home this week. But anyway, so he kind of countryish, and I thought, okay, well, I've been dating all these other guys that's too fast and want to be players, so I'm gonna give him a chance because mind you, I think I'm around 25 at this time, so I'm like, okay, I want to have a child, I want to get married. So I started getting that fever like a lot of us females do. Check this side note right now. Do not get that, okay? Chill out, take your time. That's how we get in a lot of toxic relationships. Let's take your time, get to know the person. You're not on no race. Yes, you probably biologically, I know we like to have our babies by a certain time, but at the end of the day, just take your time. It's somebody out there for you. God will send you a person your way. And a lot of times we can just go with what we that seems right. Like, this will do, you know what I'm saying? So back to the story. So this will do. But I thought he was at that time, like, mind you, he's 1 year younger, 2 years younger than me. So he like 23. I don't expect him to have his life all the way together, but I was impressed that he can work on cars, break down motors, put transmission together, anything like that. And his family, his brothers can do the same. So that's all I could see at the time. So let's go for it. So anyway, we dating and stuff, and then he at my apartment more and more and stuff. And another toxic situation is that I would you know how you get in an argument, like people get a little comfortable with your place, ladies, and they wanna be there. They've been there all day. You done went to work. Now all of a sudden they don't want to do the mechanic work no more. They want to lay around. Ain't nobody cleaned up nothing. No dishes still in the sink. So I sparked the argument about it because I didn't believe in that. And then the first inclination was a choke. So I ran up on him and fought him because I am from the Chi now. So you ain't finna talk to me in my place any kind of way. So I was like, you been here all day, blah, 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 blah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I did that. And then it's not no more. It's not funny because domestic violence is not funny. I'm just being real about real situations that really happen. So I'm explaining it to you because this is how you find yourself and stuff that you let go. So we end up, he didn't choke me out and everything. So, but I got out of it, I'm gonna get out of it, big girl. So I got out of it. Especially, I was bigger then too than I am now. So I got out of it, and I was younger, so I had a little more energy. So I got out of it, and then he's like, "Well, I'm finna go. Take me home." Now you want me to take you home after you didn't choke me. You know what I'm saying? So this is the beginning of a relationship. This is another sign that I should not have continued on with this relationship, but I did. I have an absent father. My brother is dead. He died in 1990. So I'm out here dealing with things like the hood way. You know what I'm saying? And just observing what I see other people doing because I didn't have like any kind of male figure. So. And I liked his family a lot. They was really down to earth at the time. And they're still down to earth now. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of them. I'm not going to say their names because this is not about them. It's about him. But him is a result of some of the environments. We all are a product of our environment. It's up to us to change. To recognize things and then move forward. So if you see something in your life that you feel like you've been neglected by, you don't walk around blaming your parents and stuff, or blaming that y'all were poor and all that kind of stuff like that. Because these are things I used to hear from him. You got to change your life. You know what I mean? You can change your life. I had to change my life. My life is not like what my family brought me up. I took some values from that, but then I got my own ways I want to live. So you got to do that. But back to the story. So I jumped. I'm like, nah, don't leave. No. I'm doing the stupid stuff, like the stupid bitch stuff. You know what I'm saying? Women, don't never block no door. Let that man go out that door, okay? Because I used to do stupid stuff like that, and I had no reason to do it because here I am, the breadwinner, the person who got a place to stay, and he ain't got nothing. And I'm talking about don't leave. Please don't go, boy. You will ruin my whole world. But back to the story. So anyway, fast forward, we left each other alone. I mean, no, we got back. We stayed together for a minute, but then another argument came, and I realized he was getting lazy and lazy, and he was like getting more comfortable. He seemed like I was his mama. You know what I mean? That's what I was getting. We had issues that he felt like now I can live a certain type of life that I couldn't live when I was coming up in his mind, his version. So, ladies, also pay attention to how comfortable they get, how soon they get comfortable, and don't want to do nothing. So I'm trying to get rid of them. Oh, I got one more part to tell you. So one time, another story. Before I got rid of him, he threatened to leave or some junk. I'm like, all right, cool, because he think he playing on my emotions. So I come home, I think he gone. I'm like, all right. I called his mother at the time, and she's still his mother. I called her, and I was like, he done left. And she like, girl, he ain't gone nowhere. I said, yes, he is. He gone. And I talked to her about 30 minutes. Guess what this fool did? He gonna come out the closet, utility closet, something with a hot water tank and everything. And this is when I still live in apartments and stuff. He listened to a whole 30-minute conversation. No, I should not have talked. I should have been over then, right? Nope, my dumb butt still made up with him. Dumb. But dumb can get you killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had no business dealing with that. I ain't had no reason to deal with that. I don't need a man like that. I don't need, like, I'm not ugly. You know what I'm saying? But here I am, trying to, When I talked to my friends, I would see they was in crazy relationships, and then I observed my family coming up. They was in crazy relationships. So I was saying, well, that's unrealistic for me to think that I'm not going to be in a crazy relationship. But you do not have to be in a crazy relationship. You do not have to be in a crazy relationship. I repeat, I am a survivor of this situation. So let me continue. Eventually we had another argument about, oh, look, this ain't working out. There you go. Somebody, now this is the kicker right here. I should have left him alone for real then. There you go. Somebody was talking about they don't want to be with me. Okay, well, who was that somebody? I mean, I don't know what your other problems are in the past. You know what I'm saying? I know we can't be together because you just want to lay around here. You know, what happened to the mechanic I met? You know what I'm saying? The cleaning the transmissions and breaking down the engines. What happened to that person? You know, that person gone. Now they want to lay on the couch and go hang out with your boys or bring your boys over here because I don't play that. I don't like company. So anyway, that's that. Moving forward. End up getting them out. It was a big fight though. He threw my phone, threw a phone in the wall, and he did a lot of destructive things. That would put his hands on me, but destructive to make me think that you might get hit in one of these things I'm throwing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But you don't scare me with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what be going on. I know it's a distraction, but at the same time, it can grow. So I'm learning. So a person came and retrieved him out and heard me hollering and fighting with him, and I got a restraining order the first time. I'm saying first time because I was stupid. It's so dumb. So anyway, got a restraining order the first time. So this is, I ain't have children or nothing. I ain't married yet. My dumb self. Nope. Pay attention to my story because it's probably typical of some of the stuff we do because nobody never understand. When you look at the background, you be like, darn. You know what I'm saying? Why was she even over there with the person? And she had a restraining order with the person. You know, we don't even understand on the news when they get shot. And this is how that stuff come about. Because you go back and try to give them a chance, or they done watered you down after a week or something. And believe me, it was never about sex. I mean, I had sex with them, but that wasn't popping like that. It was just that I wanted to settle down. I was just really into that. I had what you call it? You know, it took some counseling as of today. But back then, I didn't even recognize what some of my issues were. But I had abandonment issues because my mother and my father, they were not in my life at the time too much. You know what I'm saying? So, and my father's still not really in my life. So, and my mom just passed. R.I.P. Latania. Thank you so much for us growing and getting back better, okay? She did that really helped me. Growing my relationship with her really did a lot of healing, you know. But at this time, no. You know what I'm saying? She went around. She had a drug problem at the time. So she would be out, you know, missing. So I had, you know, so I felt like I had somebody who was going to be there for me, my ride or die. Although we got a fighting fuss. But I thought this is what everybody did. You know, like, that's what you do. You know, you're going to be with somebody. You know, you're going to get along with them every day, you know. But you can't be, ladies, you don't need nobody riding your coattail and somebody you got to take care of, okay? And that shit just get hard. I'm just going to go and say it. It get hard and it's heavy. So anyway, got a restraining order, got out the relationship, but didn't see him for like 6 months. I didn't entertain him. I did not try to talk to him. He would try to get people to fake call me. So those are warning signs too, y'all. Don't play with it when they do it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on now, don't play with it. What I mean is that when they start calling you, trying to get you back, cause you keep calling me back. When they keep trying to call you back, and they start sending other people to call you. This was back in the day. We didn't have internet at the time. No, it wasn't popping like it is now. So now I'm pretty sure somebody might fake page you or something like that. But back, this is era like 2000, 2001. So at this time, we had the AOL, you know, dial up. if you can afford that. But anyway, he'll get somebody call me. So it ain't cute, but some people think it's cute. If you ain't never had nobody like, you would think you got that bomb. Some people think that. I ain't saying I thought that, but I know a lot of women do. They're thinking that you such the shit that this nigga just attached to me. He just gonna keep on calling me. And that's what it is, you know. Let it go, but you don't let it go. So 6 months. Fast forward 6 months from February. I got a restraining order in February, and then it started on Valentine's Day. I remember that, 2001, I believe. So we go to August 2001. I ain't heard from him. I'm doing my thizzle. At the time I'm working in the hair salon. You know, I had a good day that day because it was back to school down here. So I'm in there, you know, feet hurt real bad. So my feet were hurting, and I went to my godmother's house, which was like not too far in the neighborhood from where his family stayed. I ain't thinking about him though. Think he got a girlfriend by now or something. No. I'm sleeping over there at 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't make it to my apartment that night because I told you I had worked all day. No, I wake up, doorbell ringing crazy. He out there drunk. And since I wouldn't come out and talk to him, he proceeds to bust the windows out my car. I bust the windows out your car, although it didn't mend my broken heart. I probably always have them ugly scars, but right now I don't care about that part. I bust the windows out your... So that's what he did to me. He bust my windows out my Cadillac. Okay, so he busted the windows out my Cadillac, my $7 bill. He went around. I'm talking about detail. I'm calling the police. I got the restraining order. You know what I'm saying? So I'm calling police. Hey, he had to bust the windows on my car. They even took 7 years to get there. I'm talking about because he had time to go ching. All right. Again. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly. So I was like, oh man. So he didn't bust out tail lights, front lights. I'm talking about every light, every piece of glass on my car. He busted out. That's how long the police took. But they got there. And because I had a restraining order, and a restraining order is a federal offense, ladies. So get your restraining order. The paper don't have no trigger. But the thing is, they automatically going to jail when they violate it. I'm talking about, and there won't be no turn around, spin the block, they getting back out tomorrow. No. You get a restraining order. Protect yourself. Make sure you have something for protection that you know you can use. Because I'm going to tell you the other part of this story too. Make sure you have some protection. And then you keep your paper with you. I don't care if it get all look like this. Hey, that's what I got. And that's how I came out with it. Because it was like 6 months. I done did hair around and everything. It had discoloration and Kool-Aid and everything. So I done did hair on it and everything. So anyway. Okay, so he gone. He had my life about 1.5 years, right? Okay, so you, ladies, it'll never be over. It's not even over to this day. I still got problems. So it's never over, okay? So he didn't went on by his life. He didn't went. They sent him to jail. They gave him like 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I think he did like 2 or something the first time. So his father died, I think in 2002 or something like that. That would be my kid's grandfather. So anyway. My dumb butt. I'm living somewhere else, another part of town. I was running to his family. They was like, "Oh my God, you look nice. He's changed. You should give him a chance." You know, and not see how me realizing, ladies, these people be trying to get rid of him. You know, they don't want him either. You know what I'm saying? I got a video on that. They don't want him either, sis. Sometimes they be like, cause they be living on their couch, and they're like, "Shoot, you need to get back with your girl." You know what I'm saying? You had to go on over there because she be keeping the place stay. So you know, I was single at the time, so I was like, okay, well let me I go on a date when it's been 2 years now. Hopefully, I was thinking maybe he had grew up a little bit, put some more sense with his southernness. You know what I'm saying? And his skill set. So we didn't get back. Okay, we went out. I tell you, I was nervous about going. I should never went out. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. That's being stupid, man. I was like, really? I mean, stupid to get you killed. So anyway, I had to look and see what my dog was doing. But anyway, moving forward. So, went out with him. Mind you, they got a restraining order from 2 years ago, right? Okay. But went out with him. He was nice. Oh my God, he was sweet. He had roses. It's a new man. I ain't never seen this before. And mind you, I've been still out there with the players. Again, I'm back to the streets when he was in jail. So I'm meeting players and people don't want to do nothing. You know, like just overtly got 30 baby mamas and all that kind of stuff like that. Just picking the wrong type of people. So anyway, got back with him. He being sweet. He gets a new job. He's trying to show me he's gonna work his job. I'm talking about put on for a good while. I mean, like almost like a year. Then he proposed. My stupid self. So I married him in 2003. So I am the ex-wife. Well, I was a wife at the time. So we get married 2003, and he's still doing good. He working his job, he bringing his check all to me. Baby, bring it all to me. Ow. But yeah, so that's what he was doing at that time. So then, fast forward. So then we get to 2004. That's when we created our oldest child. So we had a girl, and when I was pregnant, he started kind of like reverting back. Like as soon as I'm like 7 months, can't get up, you know what I'm saying? Here it comes. So he put on that mask about 2 years of acting good, working hard in the yard, breaking it down. I'm talking about like going hard in the paint. I go hard in the paint. So that's what he was doing. So I'm like, okay, this, so he changed. Changed. The only change was the change in his pocket. So here come the real him. I come to bring the pain, hardcore. He back. So I'm stuck. I'm pregnant now. Still doing hair though, but at that time. So I'm stuck. So I'm like, all right. So I'm stuck in I stayed in the marriage, but he started getting lazy again. I can't hardly enjoy my pregnancy because we gotta move all the time because he ain't having his money like he supposed to. He wanna like buy tobacco and skateboard. He thought he was Lil Wayne, honey. He just thought he gonna be out there. It wasn't a club situation too much with him. It was more of he just wanted to be a kid. It's like he missed a whole childhood or something. And when he get with me, he's secure because I'm gonna hold it down. But not for you. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, fast forward. I'm gonna have to do this in 2 parts. I think so. Let's go on too long. This story is kind of juicy. It gets juicy, but the juicy part is I don't know. I might have to break it up. So I'm gonna do a part 2. All right, because I already did 20 minutes, and I don't know y'all how long y'all attention span gonna be lasting. Because this stuff going to. I just know I left off at the part where I'm pregnant with my first, because I ended up having two children by him. So we have 2 kids. I have 2 kids. That's who take care of them, okay? Because as y'all know, if you in the news right now, he's currently incarcerated. So I'll tell you part 2 in a minute. All right, straight out.